we are going to be doing a Killer 101 video for the intro series. This time we are going to be covering my favorite killer in the game, Legion. Legion is a standard 115% movement speed killer with a terror radius of 32 meters, and his height is in the average category. Now, in the costume that I'm currently wearing, he would actually be in the tall category. So for this match, let's make him his actual height. Slap that on him real quick. There we go. This is the height of the Legion. Now there's 4 members: Frank, Joey, Susie, and Julie. No matter which member of the Legion you pick, they are all the exact same height. With the exception of the bunny costumes, which dramatically increase their height profile. Their power is called the Feral Frenzy. Now, as far as the Feral Frenzy goes, it increases your movement speed. So you are at full running speed. I think it's like 125% movement speed, I believe it is. And when you attack in this form, all of your attacks will give the deep wound status, which is a status that causes survivors to stop and actually mend their wound before they heal themselves. Otherwise, they will go into the dying state if they do not mend. Now, when you first hit somebody with your Feral Frenzy, anybody who is in your terror radius, so within 32 meters of you, will be highlighted by Killer Instinct. The blips that you see from Killer Instinct, you run over there, Frenzy, rinse and repeat. Now, when you hit somebody who is highlighted by Killer Instinct, your power gauge will automatically refill itself no matter how much or how little of it you have. But if you frenzy somebody who is already afflicted with the deep wound status, it will immediately cancel your power out. Of course, while you're running in your frenzy, you are able to vault windows and pallets at the exact same speed that a running survivor would. So he's good in chases. A lot of places where killers tend to have problems with windows, vault locations, it isn't a problem for Legion at all, because he can pop his frenzy and run around just like everybody else. Now, Legion's starting perks is Discordance. So whenever more than one survivor is working on a generator at tier 1 within 64 meters of you, the gem will be highlighted yellow. You'll get a loud noise notification, and if one of those survivors happen to leave, it will still be highlighted for an additional 4 seconds. Mag Brit at tier 1, it makes it so that while you're carrying anybody, you suffer no basic attack cooldown, so you can repeatedly swing your weapon as long as you want, as many times as you want. If you hit somebody while you are carrying somebody, it will pause the person you're carrying's vertical timer for 2 seconds at tier 1. And Iron Maiden, you open lockers 30% faster. Anybody who happens to exit a locker will scream and reveal their location and suffer from the exposed status effect for 30 seconds, revealing themselves for 4 seconds. So, this is the build that I recommend as a solid starting build for Legion. One of Legion's biggest problems, besides the fact that his power cannot down people, is location. Information about where survivors are and what they're doing, because that is your whole kit. With Legion, you need to be able to punish groups of survivors. So, we're going to be running Discordance, which at tier 3 makes it so that any generator within 128 meters of where I'm at will be highlighted to me. And of course, we'll get the loud notification, and if one of those survivors leaves, it'll be highlighted for an additional 4 seconds after the fact. Fearmonger, it makes it so that as long as the generator is being repaired actively by a survivor, that survivor will suffer from the blindness and the exhausted status effect. Even if they were to let go of the generator to run away, the exhausted status effect and the blindness status effect remains for an additional 5 seconds after they let go. Jolt, putting the survivor into the dying state with a basic attack causes all generators within 32 meters to explode instantly and begin to regress. Any generator that is affected by this perk loses 8% of its progress right off the bat. And Bitter Murmur. So whenever a generator is fully repaired, Survivors within 16 meters of the completed generator will be revealed to you for 5 seconds. When the last gen is fully repaired, all survivors' auras are revealed to you for a full 10 seconds. For the add-ons, we are going to be running the Deface Smiley pin, which makes it so that hitting a survivor highlighted by Killer Instinct while in Feral Frenzy will give them the Mangle status effect. The Mangle status effect makes it so that it takes them twice as long to heal as normal, and we will be running the Stolen Sketchbook to increase our Feral Frenzy by an additional 2.5 seconds. Azeroth's rest in place. Okay. We will take it. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to try to find people as soon as possible. That way you can get your frenzy going as early as possible. We found Michaela. Now that we got a clear view of her, we're going to pop our frenzy. Hey, Bill, nobody else is around right now, so we're going to kill it, and we're going to chase Bill. If you don't get any Killer Instinct blips, it's always better to let it go for a minute. Where are you going, Bill? Crawled out of the pallet, fantastic. And now, hook Bill to find some more survivors. Found our Michaela from earlier. We got it with the mind game, we'll take it. I forced her to revault the pallet by pretending like I was going to go around to the side. She just vaulted to. Take a look. Alright, we see one person. Of course, whenever Bitter Murmur goes off, you should always take a look. That way you can see who's going where. And of course, we see from scratch marks somebody's going to build, so we're going to pop our frenzy. Ooh, looks like we beat them over here because they changed their mind. They can't be too far off. They might switch and go for the other one first. Bill went in the second, so we're going to walk away from Bill. They did. They switched and went and got the other one first. And now we're going to pop our frenzy. Just for frenzy purposes. And now we're going to go get the rest of them. Of course, you hear the heartbeats. You see the blips from Killer Instinct. She had life. So we're going to leave her. And we're going to go chase Leon. Leon's probably going to go for a window vault. No, Leon just ran straight through. Leon is smart. We see scratch marks, so let's go follow those. Hit that back. Fangman wants to play. Not bad. Got it. Alright, man. I will try my best. Yep, come on out of there. Ooh, Michaela just DC'd. I think she's mad because Feng Men just let her right to her. If Feng Men let us, she legit did. She let us right to her. So I can understand why she's upset. Oh yeah, there's no window vault for you now. A good technique to do it, Legion, is body blocking. If you could beat a survivor to a vault, to a window, just stand in front of it. Couldn't pull it off, yep, couldn't do it. But yeah, just stand in front of the window and kill your power. While you're in your cooldown animation, your character will block whatever window they thought they were going to go through. Just like we did the thing then. Let's go check the generators on this side of the map, see if anything's going on. Quiet. Figure they'd be working on at least one. And what about you? You weren't alone. I didn't think so. Come here, Bill. And now let's go talk to my man over here. He's going for the unhooked basement finally. Kill our power. We're going to chase Bill around for a little bit. They're at a huge disadvantage. They're down a person. Oh. We faked out Bill and then I just potatoed 2 swings. Jolt. We'll take it. Now we're going to hook Bill on this side. So yeah, the gens over here are regressing now. Michaela DCing on them really kind of screwed them this match. They really could have used that extra man. So let's go over here to this side of the map and track them down now. One of the keys that you need to remember, you're going to have to be patient and you're going to have to be persistent. Legion is not a killer that you can insta-down people with. You're going to have to get good with mind games. And pressure is going to be your best friend. You have to try to keep as much pressure on the team as you can at any given time. She has a life. So yeah, we knew she was going to get some distance off that vault. She dropped the pallet, so we're going to break it. We're going to follow her up and then walk back. Even if you had balanced landing, it wouldn't have helped. You're exhausted. We're going to take her to this hook right here in front of us. Oh, she just gave up. Fair enough. We're going to take her back to basement where she belongs. Be a deer, wait right there. Now, let's go home, Ping then. Oh no, don't start wiggling now. yeah, don't start now. It's way too late for that. Welcome home, sweetheart. Now, let's go find Hatch. See if we can't stop our boy Leon from leaving. Now, as far as searching for the hatch in-game style, feel free to use his frenzy to your advantage and at your leisure, because you can run. You can cover a lot more ground, a lot faster. Of course, when it's on cooldown, you're going to be stuck at your normal walking speed, but that's nothing you wouldn't be doing anyway. Is he trying to finish out that gen? Okay, I thought he was still on it. I was gonna say, this guy. Okay, hatch isn't over here. It's gotta be on the side that I was on. Oh, he found it. GG though. GG, we will take the 3K. Leon got hatch and got out. Michaela really kind of screwed these guys over, unfortunately. But yeah. GG to the people that stuck around. They played a good game. Not bad at all, but yeah, like I said, be patient, be persistent. You're gonna have to get good with mind games because this power can't down. You can injure people, you can give them something else to do, you can waste time, but you cannot down people. So you're gonna have to run perks to complement your style, and then you yourself are gonna have to be the real difference maker. But yeah, Legion's one of my favorite killers to play, and there are many, many different ways to play this man. So, until next time.